just amazing lightning filling up the sky, like one after the other. And I thought, ooh, I'll record this for Brenda. And so far, all that's happened is deafening road noise. Well, and this rain, it's a little bit wet. But it's the 4th of July, it's 9:15 here. And it's just coming down. It's been raining since about 6 o'clock. And we had a tornado, a severe thunderstorm polygon. Nothing really happened. A little bit of rain, and then it just, at least it cooled off. It's only 70 degrees now, whereas it was almost 90. How do you like this Indiana invisible road in the sunshine and the rain? You can't see where you're going for nothing. On the way to work today, I passed a terrible accident. 2 motorcycles. I don't know what happened to them, but one motorcycle was on one side of the road and one was on the other, about 50 yards away from where their bodies were, or just where the ambulance and the police were standing over things. It's just getting interesting, these 2-hour trips in either direction. Finally get to have 3 days off. I can't wait. Just gonna clean house. Get some spring cleaning done. Oh, those little holes, patch the ceiling spots. Make sure there's no way the cat can get in anywhere, because he likes to squeeze in the tiniest little holes you can imagine. So as soon as so those beater bars that I ordered for the Bissell vacuum, those were 12.5 inches, and my beater bar is 14 inches, and I just can't find one online. So I got on the Google AI, and it gave a little instruction on how to clean the beater bar bearings so that the beater bar will turn. And apparently you just need to hit it with WD-40 and spin it just like we used to do with the bits for Dad. You know, hit them with the water hose and make them turn, and just keep the hose on while it's turning. So that's going to be my excitement tonight, cleaning that beater bar. As soon as that's done, tomorrow I'll get all of those carpets cleaned, and then day after tomorrow will be move-in day, hopefully. Just want to make sure it's varmint proof as much as it can be without being able to get in the attic and see what's in there. It's probably full of bats. Ooh, that was a good one. That was 9:25. So 26 minutes into the video. I'm hoping it's still recording. I don't know. I just got my phone sitting on the front there. I just wanted to get some cool, cool lightning shots. Man, I just realized I got no munchies at home. Now I'm not used to going to sleep until midnight. Now I get the decision of deciding if I'm going to pull over and get some Doritos. Oh, wait. Work had snacks and stuff at work. Never mind. Brought myself a little bag of Cheetos. If I can keep from eating them on the way home. Cheetos and a candy bar, but the candy bar was, they were giving them away. What candy bar is this? Hold on. The smooth roads of I-70 through Indiana. I'll tell you what, I've never been on a bumpier road. Well, maybe the dirt road back behind Kingman Wash. That was pretty bumpy. Trying to see what brand candy bar this was. Super not good. Oh, it's right here. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what flavor it was. Feastables. It's like it's pretend chocolate or something. Trying to hold on. Let me get a bite of it. Get a bite. I got all excited thinking, ooh, a candy bar. And then I bit into it, and the overwhelming flavor of powdered milk, and it's not creamy like chocolate. It has the consistency of fudge. You know, the fudge that you get in Lost Hills? It's got that consistency and the flavor of powdered milk. Got something crunchy in it, not nuts. If it is nuts, they're $1.75. That would be great if I only had to do like a tank of gas a week, but I'm having to do 2 to 3 tanks. Oh, see that sign? $2.89 at Pilot. Woo! That got a little slippery. Heading straight into the direction of all of that lightning. It seemed to be on the left-hand side of me, and so now that we turned left, that's going to be what that's going to be. Yep, $2.89 at the Petro. Back into darkness in just a minute. There we go. Yeah, I'm so happy to be living near civilization, because it was weird living somewhere where there were no drive-thrus. I mean, it was gorgeous, a gorgeous place to live, but have to drive 45 minutes just to get a hamburger. That was brutal. So this road is the one that goes through City, and it goes through Martz, and I think it goes through a little town called Lebanon. Don't quote me on that. I think that might just be a graveyard that I pass. And the corn is now getting taller. The corn's like shoulder high now, at least. So when we get up to the corn, you'll see that. Oh, there's some right there on the right. Oh, and on the left. Look at that. It's like it's like the road has hedges. And I'm going to guess that it's going to get taller. This will be my first driving through Cornville. Oh, it looks like they're trying their fireworks anyway down there. I don't know if I would. I would have just packed it in. I mean, how do they even work if they're wet? the news to see who got ate by an alligator today. There's been like one alligator attack a day for a whole solid week already. And I'm glad it's raining. I got my rainwater catchment barrel all set up. And because that one rain gutter, it was splashing onto the enclosed porch, and it's made out of wood, and I need to paint it or treat it or something before it goes bad. But it's been getting wet in the rain, so I had to make a barrier there, and then the rain is going right into the barrel. So I won't have to worry about water for a week. As long as it rains once a week, we're good. And I decided that area where the pool was, I am going to make that a raised bed garden area. So it's just going to be a big circle garden for the hot weather plants, because it's just full sun right there. So I was thinking in the very center, I'll do like a big, I don't know, what's the biggest thing? It might be cute to put corn right in the center, and then tomatoes around that, and then peppers around that, you know, make it decorative deliciousness. And I'm already getting that one garden for those walking onions started. So I'll have a walking onion patch. And I don't know if I told you I bought a pear tree and a plum tree. So that's my first year plants. And plus that black walnut tree that sprouted. And I think I have an avocado sprouting. I don't know if it's going to be edible avocados, but that's going to be an indoor plant. I think this is the road to Jasonville. Marathon gas, $3 whole a gallon. Just makes my day. After moving from the Oregon coast where it was $6 a gallon. I mean, $3 a gallon is expensive when you're having to do an entire full tank every other day, but it's still not a $75 tank of gas, which was what I filled up in Oregon when I left. It was like $74.59 to fill my tank. And then the next gas I got was not Idaho, it was past Idaho, but the price had dropped so significantly I was just giggling a little bit. And then when I got here, my first fill up was $25. But I think you were on the phone with me when I filled up and I was giggling about my $25 fill up. So if gas will drop back down in $2 range, that would just make my day. Ooh, all the lightning's behind us now. Oops. Saline City is that way. Oh, apparently, so remember we were talking about the Duggar, I'm apparently in the city limits. And so I needed to figure out what the laws and the rules were for the city limits. I got on the Duggar website, and apparently it's a coal miner city. Apparently there were coal mines here somewhere. So I'm going to have to explore the city to see what's going on. You know, spend a day walking around. Because if that Lindsay said that they run the sewer through the coal mine, not that aren't full of raw sewage. And I think that's that was nice lightning. I think that Survivor diving platform is up here on the left. I think they have it lit up at night. I feel like it goes graveyard and then fancy yard, fancy yard. We'll come to it. Ooh, that was ground to cloud lightning. That is tornado sign. Am I driving into a tornado? I would like not to do that. Ooh, with the fireworks on one side, lightning on the other. Just wondering why there's so much traffic tonight. It's a holiday. Why aren't these people at home? Yes, I realize I'm also not at home. But yeah, it is mighty dark right in front of me. Ooh. Oh, I wish the phone had been aimed that way. Ooh, look at that. Let me see if I can just aim it that way a little more. 'Cause that's where the storm is, apparently. Watch, now that I'm aiming that way, there's not going to be one more lightning strike. Go up. I can't hold it. Road's too bumpy. Bumpy roadicus. Raindrops are hitting a little bigger. I want to say I'm almost home, but let's see, 9:43. 9:43. How long have I been on the road for? Hour and 20? How long are you still on the way? Whoa. So there's massive lightning on the left-hand side. Woo! That hurts us. That was at 9:43 and we're still recording. It's 55. It's a little. Got a few pops around here. And there is the IGA grocery store. So we're in Clay City now. Should be coming through the city in a second. There's a big sign, Clay City. They need to get some lights on that. Keystone Cooperative. I honestly have no idea what most of this stuff is. I'm sure everybody who lives around here knows what it is. Alright. Coming through town. Speed limit 30. And surprisingly, the speed limit sign wasn't working. So usually there's one of those speed limit signs saying you're going too fast. suspicious that there's a cop up here waiting to get someone. You're not gonna get me, man. I can't afford the insurance. Ugh. KCs, those are everywhere. Every town has a KC's. And a Family Dollar and a Napa. Lady City, they're unique things here. And Glory Days Restaurant. And the right-hand turn at the stop sign, and we are out of Lady City. And that is the typical size of the towns out here. Right turn and a left turn, and then a little windy road. And I'm usually the only one on the road when I get to this part of the road. Usually there's no one but me and some deer and raccoons. So if I can just keep from having to get a hunting license when driving down the road. Four-wheel drive. I love not being able to see the road. That's just the funnest part ever, right? Invisible roads. And straight here. I have no idea what is bothering on my car. Oh, that's thunder. I thought something was rumbling on the back of my car for some reason. Oh, that's pretty bright, Steve. Oh. I don't know, just slow down. Well, the mist across the road is kind of interesting because it's 70 degrees. So this road must have been hot when this rain started hitting it. And it's just cooling everything down, which I'm glad for. So ordinarily that air conditioner has been pumping out 5 gallons of water a day for me. You know, because it's pulling it out of the air and it's just dripping out of the bottom of the air conditioner. But last night, it was so dry. Ooh, that was nice lightning. Last night it was so dry, I got nothing. No drops. And the animals been being super good. Maverick just laying next to me in bed, and the kitty cat pouncing on my head twice last night. He wants his midnight treats, but he's not going to get them because I'm sick of the waking me up at 3 a.m. because I don't know what's changed, but I haven't had to get up at 3 a.m. to go pee. Well, maybe it's now that I have to, be on an episode of Fear Factor in order to go pee at 3 a.m. Now suddenly my body's like, you know what? I can hold it. I think we're going to hold this in until there's some sunshine. Like, I have no idea what people did in the olden days when they had to go out to an outhouse that was a million miles away. Oh, that lightning was nice. Yeah, because the thought of having to walk outside in the creepy dark where there's snakes and varmints just kind of gives you a pucker that, let's just call it a pucker and we'll stop there. And there ain't nothing coming out. So I don't know if they just didn't need to go in the middle of the night back then. Grandma Peggy used to say they had a tinkle pot in the closet, but pretty sure that was just for winter. Ooh, that was nice lightning. There we go, starting to clear up now. On the road. Ooh, if it wasn't for that tree, that would have been a good view. We'll just turn it that way if we can. Going that way. That's where all the lightning is. I'm just going slow because this is the area where deer frequent, and the lightning goes off further to the left. Ain't that the way of it? I tried. Like, the harder I tried to get to record it, it's hiding. Oh, work was such a drag today. There were almost no customers. Well, I did get a few big customers, Ooh, head-on collision. People buying barbecues. Coming in, getting their last-minute barbecue. Well, this one guy came in and got a smoker and a barbecue. No, wait a minute. Was it a smoker? Oh no, he got a fancy barbecue and then one of those Blackstone grill ones that you put that griddle on for like pancakes and stuff. Those are on sale at Lowe's for just $2.99. Not the griddle part, but the Blackstone grill. People rave about the Blackstone grill. That they're on sale for only $2.99, that's a good deal. Especially since whatever you buy at Lowe's, anything like $2.99 and over, they give you the option of 12 months with no interest, and anything over $5.99 is like 18 months with no interest. So they make it easy to buy stuff there. Hard time not shopping every day that I work. But I think I say that everywhere I get a job. Like, it's hard not to shop my way out. People come through with stuff and I'm like, I didn't know we had that. I need one of those. It's like those piggy cookie cutters that I haven't gotten in the mail yet. I did get those beater bars for the vacuum cleaner, which didn't fit. And both of them came. I got both. The one that was ordered with the wrong credit card and the one that was ordered with the right credit card. So, don't let not having your credit card on you stop you from ordering at Amazon, because they know what your credit cards are. You remember that game when we were kids, Night Driver? I think Frank and Marty had that video game. Ooh, that was a nice one. That's what I feel like this is, night driving. Only that game, I don't remember deer popping out in front of you in the video game. Here you gotta look for little white butts and sparkly eyes. Say I'm almost home, but I honestly not even sure where I'm at, so there's that. I feel like I'm going the right way, so oh yeah, that's 15-mile-per-hour turn. That's probably something I should slow down further. Oh. Now the lightning's behind us. Okay, stay in my lane, stay in my lane. Oop, debris on the road. More mist. by them. I think we're gonna get into a spot where every other mile has a huge fireworks show store. Wow, I honestly feel like I don't know where I'm at. I haven't passed through that graveyard yet, which is weird. I wonder if I missed a turn and well, I shouldn't be home yet anyway. I think I have 20 more minutes of driving. interesting. All kinds of interesting little neighborhoods around here. I don't even know if this is a little town. I think it is, but I really think these are just a few farmers, because we're in the middle of nowhere. I thought. Oh, I don't know where I am. What does that say? Green County to Clayton. So, wait a minute. Did I make some kind of circle? Oh no, here's Jasonville. Ooh, okay, I'm almost home. That scared me. I thought I made a big circle and circled back around to Clay City. I was really questioning it. I thought that was Jasonville, the last four-way that I stopped at, that had a Marathon gas. Well, the sign said Jasonville, so we'll go by the sign. Stop second guessing where I'm going because the car seems to know. The car's got its own ideas. Look at the road smoking. That's cool. Oh, and then the car with its Uber brakes ruined it. What does that say? Oh, Linton is 10 miles away. And I think it's the same distance from right here to Linton as it is from here to Duggar. So 10 more minutes. Nobody panicked. I'm going the right way. How? I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, let's find some less. Misty old country road. That's gonna be everybody at work's being all weird that I drive the 2 hours each way. And I'm like, man, they've never been from Bakersfield to LA before. And like, how many people did I know that drove that every single day? Working in LA, making all that money, living in Bakersfield. Living like millionaires in Podunk, Bakersfield. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's that Survivor thing. Survivor. I'm gonna have to get it for you in the daylight. It's pretty cool. It's different. Not sure what it is. Like maybe one time they filmed it there or something. Let's get some defrost going on. And open at 10 o'clock at night. Oh, we're having a lightning show out there. It was just going off a second ago. So I'm aiming you up to see if we can see the lightning. And of course not. But that's okay. her windshield wiper instead. Just a little bit nuts. Oops. Plenty of cars on this road. I just can't wait to get home. Thinking about getting up so early tomorrow that I have to take a nap at noon, because the cat's been bouncing on my head at about 7 a.m. every day. Like, he knows the alarm's gonna go off and he's up in my face. But I don't dare crinkle the treat bag, or Maverick will be up in my face too. Because it's like, he even gets the idea that there is food afoot, and his eyes bug open like those little squeeze doll eyeballs, and he just grinning ear to ear, waiting for a bite. Guiding me home. Almost there. There's the sign. We're in Duggar. It's all bushes to start with. I'm sure there's houses back in there. I just haven't explored yet. I have literally only been to my house and to the park. My house and the park. I'm gonna slow down. This is not the main street. This is just the highway part of Duggar. So the downtown is on the left-hand side. I wonder what that looks like at night. I've driven through it to go get the water turned on. So I've been downtown. It has a couple of little shops, and it's literally a one block, I'm gonna say 6 buildings deep town. I'll go through it for you. And I live literally right across from the Dollar Tree. Not the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General. Which, I wish I had known that. You know, I wish I had noticed it. How I didn't notice it is a mystery. Because they have household and everything. I wouldn't have had to go to Walmart. See, look. Dollar General. And then this is my house right here. There's Duggar Community Center. And then we're going down the road. There's the community center, that building right on the left. That's the, and here's the park. The big park. Still Park. Still Park. And then this is my next door neighbor's yard, which you can see there's just no neighbor there. And then this is my yard. My place. I have a package on the porch. I'm expecting those little piggy cookie cutters. Nope. And across the street from me is a chicken coop. And then my neighbor, and then me. And thanks for driving home with me in the dark to keep me awake. Otherwise I was going to lose my mind.